Differences between spiders and harvestmen. Spiders are an enormous diverse group of animals with 111 families and about 45,000 species spread all over the world today. Their bodies are generally examined in two different ways as front and back. The front part, called prosoma, generally contains organs related to movement, sensation, and food intake. The posterior part carries organs related to digestion, respiration, circulation, and networking. The body that connects these two parts is called the pedicel. Harvestmen, on the other hand, are arthropod species that are often confused with spiders and belong to the arachnid class. According to researchers and biologists, they have a total of 6,650 species worldwide. According to scientists, they cannot live only in Antarctica due to their body structure and temperature needs. So why do we confuse harvestmen with spiders? Is this confusion just because of their appearance, or is there any other reason for that? Are you ready for a wonderful journey in the animal kingdom? Here are the extraordinary differences between spiders and the harvestmen. Although they're often confused with spiders, harvestmen are in close kinship with the teams of false scorpions, camel spiders, and scorpions. Although they have a similar name to camel spiders, these cute friends known as two-penny-grass or beetle are actually not even spiders. The spider species that are most confused with themselves are the slender, long-legged spiders from the Phloecidae family. Functional differences. Whereas spiders have 6 to 8 eyes in order to weave a web and walk on it, harvestmen have 2 eyes in total. According to the information given by natural scientists and biologists, the biggest difference between these creatures is that while spiders have the ability to secrete webs, harvestmen lack this feature. As opposed to spiders, which include poisonous species in their family to protect themselves, no species of harvestmen are poisonous. Let's talk behavior. Since harvestmen, like spiders, are unable to weave a web and do not have a good sight, they hunt their prey by ambushing them and use their hind legs as a sensory organ to detect vibrations from their prey or any danger. Spiders are species that are never seen together in nature and live alone in all periods of their lives. Here comes the other big difference between the harvestmen and spiders, and that is that they live at night and love to rest in the morning, and they can all live together in the same place. This gathering behavior protects them from predators and activates the mating urge. Now, let's get protected from our enemies. Harvestmen pretend to be dead in a dangerous situation when they're noticed by a predator, while spiders escape or sting if they're poisonous. However, this imitation of the dead is a feature seen by many times in some spider species. When our harvestmen friends come across a predator, they exhibit another behavior unlike any other species: autonomy. This behavior is defined as the behavior of when an animal sheds or discards one or more of its appendages when encouraging a predator for self-defense. Harvestmen and its species save time by sacrificing one of their legs at that time. These legs continue to move where they are for a while and become completely unusable within a few hours. This negates the creature's skills such as speed, hunting, and detecting prey. Let's come to the spiders. These aggressive animals use a variety of ways to protect themselves from their enemies. For example, species of spiders living in South Asia stand in the middle of the large and circular web they make. This posture makes it an easy target for spider-eating birds. Spiders set up several fake network centers to deceive their enemies. By attaching the remains of the prey they ate to the center of the web, they kind of look like a lifeless mannequin. Another type of spider spreads its venom on the thorns and tree barks they collect. Therefore, as the enemies will touch those shells and thorns during a possible attack, they're instantly paralyzed and killed within a few hours. In short, neither harvestmen nor spiders should be dealt with too often. Keep in mind, these multi-legged friends, which are nature's quietest but most dangerous, contain thousands of species as life forms. They have a minimum history of 45,000 years on Earth and have a very fast reproductive system. But that doesn't mean you can kill every spider or harvestman you see in your home or outside, just as you shouldn't kill any other living thing. Remember, nature has a wonderfully hospitable attitude. But when faced with danger, it's no different from an enemy that plays all their trump cards on you.